Chivalry will never die.
Ôi, lô, trời ơi, tôi đợi người vô. Lô, trời. À, để tôi gắn cái dòng chữ lên cái finish. Không phải vậy. Gì ta? Gone. Làm. Làm xong quest ở Earth qua F đó. Khi bạn không đủ chỗ giết đó, kiểu 5 phút cuối cùng gì nhận hỗ trợ kêu la hoàng free. Ôi, bạn có nhân vật gì tôi đưa tôi xem rồi tôi coi gánh kiểu gì, gánh không nổi tôi bơm kèo. Thôi đùa thôi. Trong trường hợp bạn gửi tôi ủa là sao ta? Không, nếu làm người ta vui được thì mình đang nói gì rồi. Nếu bạn thích thì cứ gửi tôi, cứ DM tôi trên Discord rồi. Ha, gắn thông tin lên Discord rồi. Discord đây.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Đợi tôi xíu. Copy. Ủa? Đó. Ngon. Vậy là khỏi ấy. Ok. Hừ. Bây giờ chúng ta làm event. Chúng ta làm cái event mới trước cái này nè. Tình hình tình hình tốt hơn là thay vì Ron Nubile tôi bị ổng cuốn sức mạnh quá, nhưng mà thôi, tôi có ý chí từ Ron Furina, đúng không? Tôi xem được hết list của bà rồi, nhưng mà tôi nói tại đây Hoyo nghe thấy bị pressing các kiểu, đánh bản quyền 3 phát rồi nằm luôn. Đó, trời ơi, đổi để cho mà cái mắt nó nhìn thấy số nó thấp để khỏi bị ghiền, phải không? Ủa kìa, đi đâu? À, what the hell? Anh giờ đi lên nữa. Đi thăm anh Tiêu. Hai bạn này làm gì đây? Rồi. Mấy bạn nhớ cái sự kiện có Hu Tao rap không trời ơi? Nó nó đáng sợ.
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
Trời ơi, cái gì vậy?
One certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures.
Chúng ta học đếm.
They clearly must have 9 lives. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
Say no quá.
It just gets worse and worse.
Bây giờ vẫn nên say no rồi đó.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times.
You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about? It's not, though that does sound fun. Maybe we missed an opportunity. In fact, it's a poetry gala, jointly hosted by representatives from both Mondstadt and Lille. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the lantern ride?
Tôi có nên đổi.
Something about writing poetry together? That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Nó bị coma, nó bị ho, nó bị lick ma.
Lille's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another. Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Not at all, Venti.
Mấy bạn kể tôi chuyện sai nô nghĩ sao tôi vui.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved. Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises,
Biết sao tôi
winds
không
never
skip lời
turn.
không? Kiểu
You
là
came up with the
hay
second
thường
half
cho
right
hồi vô
away.
người ta bỏ tiền ra thuê VA đồ mình bấm skip, trời ơi họ đau.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little. Alright, so basically you guys are
Giờ
here to
kiểu
discuss the activities
nếu
for
mà
the
không có
poetry
nghe theo
gala,
lời
right?
của người nên không
Looks
nghe,
like little Paimon's brain
nghe
has
người
gained
ta
a
nói
wrinkle or
thì
two.
trời ơi,
You
đọc
guessed
chữ
it
nó
so
khó lắm, mình
effortlessly,
bị cận rồi.
but you still guessed it wrong.
Non
Huh?
Paimon
Wait, Paimon guessed.
hơi yếu.
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Chat nó lạ quá.
I already told you, I'm not going.
Xiao, you're here too.
Never having penned a verse
Rồi,
myself,
điện thoại tôi coi
how could I
chat.
hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides,
Mấy con
afflicted
người
with
đứng
karma
nói
as I am,
đứng nóc nói
the
rồi.
raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right?
Quỷ khang
We all
hồng.
start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And you don't
Trời
even
ơi,
have to join us in
chị
person
Bảy
if you really
bên
don't
Star
want
Rail
to.
có skin
You
rồi
can
mấy
just
bạn.
watch the party
Ghê,
from a
ghê,
nearby
trời
mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look
ơi.
first.
Ước gì họ
It's
không
right
làm
by
nhân
the
vật nó yếu
inn,
xìu.
and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Hay bom vẫn
Besides,
còn
with the
gửi
renowned traveler
email cho
here,
tôi rồi.
what is there to fear?
Mình bỏ game rồi mà. Tội.
I'll consider it.
Wow.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later.
Trời ơi.
Plus, our adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down. Gotcha! We'll be on our way then.
Rồi phắn lẹ nè. Không phải dắt cạn tiền của họ. Coi coi mấy người này đang nói gì.
How about that for an opening?
Vẫn có line.
Yes, I like it. But if we could give it a bit more oomph, it would be even better. I think we should lead with a bang, dip into a slippity slide, then whoosh into a whoop
Cái
whoop.
gì vậy?
Boom!
Phim trẻ em hả?
Got it? Got it. Completely understood.
Hai con người này đi tới cổng thạch, trời ơi. kiếm lại cái video coi cái.
Wow, it's so lively.
What the hell?
Didn't think there'd be so many people here already.
Ôi ôi.
And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
No way. Ai kia? Who that?
Well, look who's here. This poetry
Ui dồi ôi.
fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest
Tính
caliber.
ra chữ ấy. Thôi.
Hey, Shincho and
Ủa?
Changyun are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me.
Ôi ôi.
Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits?
Đó.
Besides, this is an excellent
nết,
opportunity to
ngón
meet
tay.
heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Nói gì đi lúc
About Noelle? Yeah, she's
Ngại
super
quá.
strong.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Ôi đây tôi
What investigation?
con đi biết.
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Bài mầm. Fren 833639506 833639506. Ủa 833639506 83363 833 639 có thiếu số nào không ha? Alo. Trời ơi. Ê. Nguyên dàn Mondstadt kéo tới đây luôn nè.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry. You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Biết.
Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh? How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions
Thủ
imaginable.
thuật không thể áp dụng.
Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
Again.
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result. Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up. Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry?
Trời ơi, điện thoại tôi mới sửa xong
heard
cái
plenty
pin
of
nó
bards
trâu
singing the
nó
tavern
trâu hơn
before.
lúc mới mua
But
nữa.
I've never tried writing any myself. You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time. Mika! Noelle!
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial
Thì bây
poetry
giờ
gala
nó
as well?
làm nerd face mũi
You
tên
said
ủa
that
là
with a straight face?
ngón tay chỉ.
Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the
Đấy
venue.
rồi.
But I didn't really do anything
Xem thanh
useful
niên
so
lạ quá
far.
ta.
Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Anyway, Master Jean did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
Bây giờ tôi vẫn không
But I
biết sao
haven't written
Noel
much poetry before,
vẫn chưa
so
được.
I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
Yeah, plus you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you
Rồi,
know.
bạn khen mình ngại quá.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Tối nay bạn uống
Perhaps
cà phê không?
the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Không có gì ở fan kiểu đó.
Wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon.
Sure, maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
Để tôi trở thành sensei của hai bạn. Take part in the opening. Hả? Trời ơi. Cutscene.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting the pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to grow.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome, one and all, to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Vỗ
Or,
tay.
in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Yeah.
We're your hosts, Liyue's versemonger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote
Gì thiết
friendly
định trước sân
poetic
trường gì đây?
exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk
Nghe
to
giống
other
ác
people,
mộng.
and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event
Đừng
welcomes
rhyme
people
nữa.
of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express,
What
and
the
putting them into words, just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the
Rồi
fullest,
cắt lỏng.
Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days.
Trời.
Let's get right to it.
Ghê.
The first theme is Riddle
me this.
Me This.
Renew me dad.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Yeah.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Thấy gớm.
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
Private time with
And
Hutao,
with that,
please.
the neighboring
Please.
nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Yeah. Vui quá. Chào mấy bạn.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Chow in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed
Trời.
to. It's a real shame.
Đừng rhyme
I had the
nữa,
perfect
trời.
poem for his entrance and everything.
That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it? Even if I do say so myself.
Oh. Ui ôi, cướp. Ủa, đâu ra? À, event bị lỏ, để coi. Giải đố
Let's see
nè.
what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home. How far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why. For a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
How?
It's nothing really. Once you
sao?
spend enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all,
Bộ
it's a
công anh
riddle
biết
from
bài.
Liyue.
Tôi cũng muốn
What would
bài.
their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, traveler?
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our
Gì
perception
văn
of the
đó,
poem,
ơi,
then perhaps there are no
phân
wrong
tích văn
answers.
đâu.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Phân tích thơ.
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
This one says, oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake,
Trời,
but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked.
trời.
I pass through the lips one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Món ăn hả? For corner. Nghe giống bánh nào của Sumeru hết nè.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh?
Trời ơi,
So have you got any
bay
ideas,
non,
Shinjo?
bay non.
Well,
Singcho just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Shincho's riddle. You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad. So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the slide?
Not a chance.
Good.
You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Con này. Con bay non.
If that's how you feel, why don't
Ôi,
you
tao
try
chọi mày
and
xuống
stump
sông.
me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will. We'll see who stumps who. Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Không,
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon.
ác độc.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped.
À, con này gây chiến với người ta quá trời. Giải đố không được rồi nó đi chửi người ta. Xin câu trả lời. Ồ, không được.
Said she'd
Chửi.
write a riddle. Paimon really doesn't have
Nghe
any
châu
clue
Á chưa?
how.
Châu Á dữ chưa?
Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On four long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
Nice rhyme. Nghe giống cái ghế người ta.
Is this talking about some kind of animal? It's a chair. Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws. Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch. Are you trying to write one? Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one. Maybe I should try to come up with one too. All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer?
Không.
Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others. Sure, have fun.
Piss off.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end.
What the hell?
Anyone who
Suy
guesses
xét
correctly
quá trời.
gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Nghe như cướp.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my
Peer
hand.
pressure.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more
Anh Châu ghê quá.
consume,
Consume.
the broader
Your
your mind.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You brat! It's pizza. The answer is pizza.
Khoan.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
Tôi sẽ làm một pha để tôi kiểu quay ngược thời gian để tôi có thể lấy được thứ để làm edit đồ, hiểu không? Đây là tôi xin tắt stream, tôi tắt mạng để cho cái game nó load lại nguyên cái đoạn trò chuyện luôn. Xin phép biến mất.